So this past weekend, I went to my very first fish swap. It was the Circle City Aquarium Club Winter Swap, and I have to say it was a absolutely amazing experience. Um, as you know, I've been doing this hobby a little over a year now, but still very fresh, very new to it all. So it was really good to be in the building and in the room with people who really, really do uh, this type of work, hobby, and had share the same passion. Now, with all of that excitement, it also was very overwhelming. As soon as you walk in, you see plants. I gotta have them. You see decor. I gotta have it. You see wood. I gotta have it. You see equipment. I gotta have it. And most importantly, you see livestock, and I gotta have it all. um, but it was still fun nonetheless. Um, I did pick up some things that I'm going to show you here in a little bit of things that I picked up, and there was definitely lessons learned once I got over. I think the biggest lesson is if you see something that you feel like you really have to get, you get it now, because when you come back around, it's going to be gone. That happened to me with two different items that wanted to take my time to take a look and see what else was available. But when I was ready to purchase, what I wanted wasn't available anymore. So I think that was one of the biggest lessons learned. Go in there knowing what you want to get and get it when you see it. And so, um, yeah. So let's see what I picked up. So like I said, I got some amazing deals. So let's just take a look and see what I got. So let's see. We start with the little stuff first. So first, I got ram's horn snails. Tons of them. You can see them there. Tons of ram's horn snails. I think I got this big bucket. It says $5 on it, but I think we were down to the last wire, so $2 for all of these. Um, this is for a project that I'm going to do. I think I want to do possibly a pea puffer tank. So I want to be ready to go. The other deal is, I'll save those. Save those. Oh, don't know where they are yet. The other one here is, yes, Neerites. Never have enough Neerite snails. I got lots of tanks, and these do pretty good with algae, especially like that brown algae on the windows, and so these do well with those, and I can use these to help do some cleanup work. They have these here for $1 a snail, so it's much better than in the stores that I can get any Neerites locally, and definitely cheaper than the ones I can get shipped to me. All right, let's see. Got a couple of grasses, some corkscrew valve. Got a couple of bags of those. We were kind of down to the wire on those as well, kind of close to the end, and some green water. Not quite sure what to do with this. They said live food, so I have grown baby brine shrimp, hatched baby brine shrimp eggs, so maybe I can use this green water and put them in there once they hatch and put them in a tank with brine shrimp. So that's what this lifestyle for me is all about. It's about experimenting, trying new things, and seeing what I can do. And so that's what I got these. These were down the wire. The guys like, give me a price, offer me something, and so I gave them this, and I think it was like $5 for these and green water, and I feel like I got something else too with that. The last thing, whole container of Java moss.
So that works with a couple of projects. Always can have some Java moss, just throw it in the tank, let it grow, and pull it off projects. To actually, one of the projects I'm working on right now, this Java moss will look really good on some rock. Oh, and something else that I bought today, Java moss is going to look real good being glued to that. All right. Something that I have been searching for. So actually, this tank right here, there is a super red bristlenose pleco. It's a female, and I have been searching for a male to get for her, a confirmed male, but can't really find them. Most of the ones you find in local fish stores are too small to really be sexed. So I haven't been able to find one. And so today at the swap, I actually was able to find a couple of good size adult males, some really good ones. But since this was my first swap, as I mentioned, kind of overwhelmed, didn't know what to do. So I was like, let me take an entire lap around, let me see what I see first, and then come back. And literally the two boots that had confirmed nice size adult males, by the time I made my lap around, both of them were sold out. One of the boots had two sets of pairs, male and female. The other one had one large bristlenose male and then one pair as well, and all four of those were gone. And so what did I do? Do the next best thing. Got a bag of juveniles. Not really was my intention to get juvenile plecos, but there's 5 of them in here, and I think these 5 were $30 for 5, and I will just have a tank. I will grow them out. There's bound to be a male in here, so hopefully I'm going to get the male that I've been looking for, and then obviously some females. And so I just need to keep definitely one male in the couple, and then possibly sell off the other and trade for something else down the line as these start to color up and get some size on them. Again, first meet, I had no idea what to expect, no idea what I was going to get. It was just you walk in the door and you just want to purchase everything. So the next thing that I purchased definitely was not on my list at all. And so this is a trio of Fireline Mlotos Cichlids. They are beautiful. Let me see if I can get you there. There's a male in there. One male cichlid in there. Let's see, 2 females. Definitely was not on my list to get, but they were colored up very nicely. I am working on a cichlid tank, and so it's like, you know what? Let's try them and see what happens. Again, I got a tank, so let's do it. And then the last livestock that I got, again, was not going to purchase. I actually just talked with, looked online and did some Google searching about some good tank mates for another project. And one of the things they told me was Kribensis and Cribs. And so when I got there, I saw this trio of cribs. Beautiful, beautiful red underbelly. They're not really colored up right now. They've been in there for a while, and then to drive back from Indy. And so, yes, definitely time. Oh, there you go. You can see a little color there. Definitely time to get them out of the bag and into some fresh air and some fresh water. So I'll be doing that now. That's why I'm trying to make this quick. But I want you to see these. The story behind these, it was a mother and her 2 sons selling off the fish for her husband had just passed away, who was an avid fish breeder in the area. And so they were just getting rid of his fish, his supplies. Said they grew up, had about 130, I think about 130 tanks in the house. And so, yeah, these were very beautiful. And it's like, you know what? I could add them to another tank that I have. And so I picked these up as well. And you guys will see right along with me what happens with these. And so that's the livestock that I got today. I'm excited to see where this goes and see what they do and how they elevate the tanks that I have. So as you can see, I think going to the swap today was a very successful first swap. Like I said, it was definitely overwhelming, seeing all the people, all the different livestock, hardscapes, plants that I can purchase. But I think I did come out pretty well for my first one. I know the next one that I'm excited to go to and try this again, but I know I'll be more prepared and have a list that I actually follow, because I had a list this time. A list of things that I want to purchase now that I know what the flow is and how it works. I have a dedicated list of things that I need to have for my room, and the things I want to have, and check those out. So thanks for watching this with me, and I'll catch you on
So another good find that I feel like I got was this lot of stones here. Been looking to get these for jump off my cichlid tank, and obviously put some of these in the cichlids that I showed you that I got today, to go into these tanks. And stones are pretty expensive, looking about, you know, $3 to $7, $8 a pound. Well, there was a guy there just had an entire tote of these stones and just said, you know what, give me $10 for the entire tote. Um, and I knew it was a deal. I got home, I weighed it. This is 50, little over 50 pounds of stones, but it's about 20 cents per pound. And so I think I got a deal. What do you think?